The knock didn't sound like a knock, it sounded like a war drum. Just before dawn, as the city was still heavy with sleep, black SUVs lined the streets outside Cardi BS mansion. Within seconds, the silence shattered. Federal agents swarmed the property, badges flashing, search warrants in hand. Cardi's security tried to push back, but the paperwork was airtight. The feds weren't asking. They were here to collect. Inside, Cardi woke up to the chaos of boot stomping across marble floors, agents rifling through drawers, snapping open safes, and bagging up electronics. The sight was surreal, her life, her empire, her carefully curated world being ripped apart piece by piece under the cold glow of tactical flashlights. At the same time across the country, Stefon Diggs got his own rude awakening. Agents stormed his off-season residence, pounding on the door until he opened it shirtless, groggy, and furious. "What the hell is this?" he barked, but he knew exactly what it was. Mason's betrayal wasn't just whispers anymore, it was a full-blown federal assault. Laptops, phones, ledgers, everything was seized. Stefon stood stone-faced as agents packed up his life in cardboard evidence boxes, but inside he was boiling. This wasn't just an investigation, it was a declaration of war. News helicopters circled both homes, capturing the raids in real time. By the time Cardi's team tried to contain the damage, the footage was already on every channel, every blog, every social feed. Headlines screamed, "Cardi BS home raided in federal probe, NFL star Stefon Diggs targeted in shocking bust." The internet exploded. Fans flooded timelines with disbelief, while critics sharpened their knives, ready to watch the empire crumble. Hashtags like #CardiRaid and #StefonBusted shot to the top of trending lists within minutes. Inside her mansion, Cardi tried to keep her composure, but the cracks showed. She ranted to her lawyers, demanding answers. "Why are they doing this in front of cameras? Why are they treating me like I'm some street criminal?" But deep down, she knew the answer. Mason Cole had given them everything. The feds weren't fishing, they were hunting, and Cardi was the trophy they wanted mounted. Stefon, on the other hand, retreated into silence. He sat in his car after the agents left, staring at the empty spaces where his electronics once sat, his mind spinning. Every text, every call, every late-night conversation about money, was it all now in federal hands? He thought about teammates, friends, women he trusted. Would they stand by him when the subpoenas hit, or would they fold just like Mason did? By nightfall, the raids were the only story anyone cared about. Media outlets rolled out special coverage, dissecting every frame of footage. Analysts debated whether Cardi and Stefon were victims of association or ringleaders of something far darker. Meanwhile, Cardi's PR team rushed out a statement calling the raids a targeted smear campaign fueled by lies, while Stefon said nothing at all. His silence became its own headline. But the real storm was happening behind closed doors. Both Cardi and Stefon had just received subpoenas, official demands to appear before a grand jury. The government wasn't just circling anymore. They were moving in for the kill, and as Mason Cole watched the chaos unfold from a secure location, one thing became crystal clear: his decision to flip had set fire to everything. Cardi and Stefon were no longer just celebrities entangled in whispers of scandal. They were targets of the United States government, and the first shots had already been fired. To hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing you even better videos. Thanks for being part of the journey.